Hey friends, this is Audie Cornish, host of CNN This Morning and The Assignment, and guess what? Every story you care about, every angle you want unpacked is now streaming on CNN. That means you can catch my show or other CNN programming whenever you want on your favorite device. And a subscription also gets you access to exclusive video series and unlimited articles. So subscribe to CNN at cnn.com/subscription.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
It's the Joe Concha Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show. Now, here's Joe Concha. It's the Joe Concha Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show. Now, here's Joe Concha.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, let's bring in my friend and the voice of the Midwest. That's what I'm going to say, the voice of the Arch. Can we go with that, Annie Frey? Because I think that's what they should call you at this point. She has a great radio show in St. Louis. I join as a guest on a regular basis. I say, you know what? Let's turn the tables, shall we? And I'm going to run the show here, and Annie's going to be the fun guest. So here we are. How are you, Annie?
I'm doing okay. I'll do my best to bring that Midwest nice to the Joe Concha show.
All right, beautiful. So let's play a little game right now, okay? This is called, let's see, what can I call this game? Is Kamala wasted or not? How's that? Is she overserved? Let's be a little bit more generous with the wording in this clip because, you know, I've been out enough times at the Jersey Shore around 2 a.m. when you have that conversation with a friend in a cab on your way back home or whatever, where, you know, they're trying to make a point and you just got to nod your way through it and you just hear the slurring coming through. So let's play Cut 13 here, guys. And at home, you can play this as well. Is Kamala overserved? Cut 13, go.
Are you kidding me? This guy wants to create a ballroom for his rich friends while completely turning a blind eye to the fact that babies are going to starve when the SNAP benefits end in just hours from now? Come on. So what? I'm not going to be distracted by, does the guy have a big hammer?
Yeah, I'm going to go yes on this one, Annie. How about you?
Oh, man, I hate to say, I don't know, this is such a cop-out, but I can't tell. I don't have anything to compare it to. She's either always overserved or she's never underserved. I don't understand there's such a vacancy in the way she presents herself. At least she's got a little emotion behind what she's saying here. So it's like she's got a little anger, maybe a little frustration. Yeah. Whereas when she was on the campaign trail, what we got from Kamala so much was so prepared, so measured. And her phrase that drives me the most crazy is in the terms of, I don't even know what that means. But when she's talking, when she's dropping F-bombs about ballrooms, but babies starving, I can't take Kamala Harris seriously when we're talking about saving babies and caring for babies. I can't even with that. I'm going to just say I'm leaning towards overserved just in general, but probably all the time, 100% of the time, overserved. Yes.
This is possible. Yeah. Maybe it's just a perpetual thing at this point. With Democrats in general, they get so angry about this ballroom, right? Which again, let me reiterate. Barack Obama spent $376 million of taxpayer money for his renovations to the White House. You could go back through basically almost every president has renovated the White House. Jackie Kennedy won an Emmy Award for her special, a network special they did on the renovations she did to the White House. 80 million people tuned in. That's almost like a Super Bowl number. And these things are usually celebrated. You need a ballroom at the White House, by the way, because when you go to parties there, especially like the state dinners kind of thing, the space is so small that they have to put people outside in tents on grass. And I'm sorry, that's great for a tailgate for, your old St. Louis Cardinals, but it's not good in this situation. So that's that. We're talking to Annie Frey. Let's also let's go more Kamala, shall we? I cannot get enough of this person. This book tour has been almost as craptastic as Karine Jean-Pierre's. This is cut 12. She wants to lower the voting age because young people really, especially with Zohran Mamdani in New York, really show good judgment in their teens when it comes to voting. This is cut 12. Go.
I think we should reduce voting age to 16.
16, sure.
16.
I'll tell you why. So, Gen Z, they're age about 13 through 27. They've only known the climate crisis.
Climate crisis.
They missed substantial parts of their education because of the pandemic.
Oh. They've only known the climate crisis, so that's why you should vote at 16?
Yeah. Well,
help me, Annie, help me.
They manufactured the climate crisis. What the left has won on what they have won in politics has been based and rooted in fear, emotion. You're not supposed to pause by any particular issue with any amount of time to observe facts and go, okay, maybe, the really tragic part about what the Democrats have done with the climate crisis is that in the meantime, there are probably good conservation things that we could be doing to care for this beautiful Earth, this beautiful planet that God has given us. There are things that we should be doing that they politicize the other side so far that we can't have normal, serious conversations about it. It's just like everything else they do. They're so upset about everything and they push that emotion out into the political landscape. All they want to do is tap into people's emotions to make them upset, to make them angry. And you can see it in their eyes. You can see it when you look at the influencers that are out there right now on social media, but also the elected officials or the failed elected officials like Kamala Harris. They need you to be angry because they worship at the altar of government. And if you worship at the altar of government and you're in government, then who's a higher power than you? They don't have the power right now. And I think just to dip into something that I have to talk about with them in the last 24 hours is the way this White House handles Halloween. These are fun people in the White House right now.
Yes,
and they're building a ballroom like you talked about to have parties where they can continue and further the policy of the United States by hosting people, developing and growing relationships with foreign leaders who come here. The Republicans are the party of fun right now. They're also the party of heart and soul. And when you look at what the Democrats are offering, what the heck is Kamala Harris talking about? 16-year-olds? Wasn't it the same campaign that said that kids were stupid in the last campaign that said they were too stupid and they make stupid decisions? They're unserious people. The only thing they take seriously is themselves, and they don't want you to think about anything. They want you to feel about everything, and the only emotion they want you to feel is fear because they feel like they can capitalize on that for their own power.
Wow, we're talking to Annie Frey. She should be in radio or somehow have a show. That's right, she does, in St. Louis. Look, I ran for class president, at age 17. And I lost to a guy named Tom Begley, all right?
Oh, no, Tom.
Yes, so 16-year-olds should not be voting because clearly if you don't like me, all right, you don't know what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. But I see a pattern, though. AOC could be the nominee for president, and she has no kids. And Kamala Harris has no kids. Kind of an interesting pattern there. It seems to be a thing within the Democratic Party where now, back in 1965, let's put it this way, the average household, man, woman, married, had 3 kids. Now we're averaging around 1. That's a big problem because when all these boomers retire, you need backfill from young people to take those jobs. And sure enough, there just aren't a lot of them. So this is a Democratic platform here. Basically, it is the childless. It is the childless cat ladies. That's right. That's what J.D. Vance had said. He got criticized for it. Kind of accurate when you think about it. That is the base at this point. Oh, by the way, Bill Gates just said this week that actually maybe there isn't a climate crisis after he poured in all these billions of dollars to fight the climate crisis. It does not exist. It really is incredible. And we're talking to Annie Frey. Let's get your reaction to this, Annie, because this is somebody who has a platform. A podcast. Her name is Jennifer Welsh. She's your typical angry, white, liberal wine lady. And she's saying that, hey, you know what? After the Charlie Kirk assassination, when people, they celebrated that, maybe we need more of that on the Democratic side. This is cut number 7. Go.
Him is horrible. Horrible.
Charlie Kirk is horrible?
Yes, I'm glad he's not here. You're glad he's dead?
Yes.
Why would you say something like that, man?
Because he was horrible on the campuses, the college campuses.
Good argument.
So listen up, Democratic establishment. You can either jump on board with this or we're coming after you in the same way that we come after MAGA.
Oh, we're coming after you. Interesting. And plays a clip and laughs along with this crazy old lady down in Florida saying that she's glad that Charlie Kirk is dead. A father of two, 31 years old, two very young children, a lovely, strong wife like Erica Kirk. And this is what this freak is saying that Democrats need to do more. Go ahead, please, by all means.
Yeah.
That'll be a winning strategy, Annie.
Well, I'm going to tap into what you were saying before about the fact that they're childless and tie in with the climate change thing. They've made an entire generation think that they've got 10 years to live. Why do you have kids? Why do you bring kids into the world when you think that the world's going to end before they can drive a car? They don't plan. Like, why would you want to turn the future of your country over into the hands of people who think that the planet's not going to even have a future? It doesn't make any sense. But if you were to actually subscribe to that lunatic, like psychotic worldview that the crazies on the left have, I'd probably be this angry too. If this was all we had and it was about to go away in a decade because of the climate crisis or because we failed to emotionally persuade people into buying into the climate crisis so our power has been diminished, I'd probably, I don't know. I don't even want to judge myself that way, be as angry as Jennifer Welch. But like, what a horrible person that she is to say something so heinous. I mean, everybody who has a couple brain cells to rub together can listen to what she's saying and hear the hate and hear the vitriol. There's no policy that's going to be put into place. There's no development that's going to happen that's going to be good for the country, that's going to make her a happy person. And I'm kind of tired of the unhappy people. And that protester that she was reacting to, talking about, Charlie Kirk getting what he deserved or whatever. These people need to continue to speak out so that we can identify, even with our own eyes and our own ears, all right, you're one of those kinds of people. Yeah. I don't need to associate with you, and I'm ready to just say, you guys go be in your angry club. We're going to keep fixing the country, making America great again here with common sense policies, pro-America, pro-family policies. And we're going to have a lot of fun and enjoy it while it happens.
Exactly. We're the fun people, damn it.
We are the fun people.
Indeed. And I got to run to a tailgate right now, so I have to go, Annie. But thank you so much for joining us once again. She is the great Annie Frey. It is the Annie Frey Show. You can listen to it anywhere you listen to the radio, which is like Alexa. It could be on Spotify. It could be on Apple. Does not matter. Please do tune in. Annie, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you.
Okay, take care. All right, and we will be back with the Joe Concha Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show in just a moment.
It's the Joe Concha Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show. It's the Joe Concha Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show.